All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start by saying, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Brak Yahweh, Brak Yahushai, Kalam La Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash, and also double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone, and shalom, Yakim Adiyah, pushing truth in the name of Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakodash. And I just want to do this little lesson right here of this situation taking place over here in Australia, in Melbourne. And this is right here, I apologize to you brothers and sisters if this has nothing to do with prophecies, but I believe this has to do with the times we live in today, on how things really, with this whole situation with banks, not trying to give people their money and coming in saying, you never had this money in here, or we never received the money that was transferred. These things, I believe they're gonna be happening soon, man. Also, like there was an example, okay, when you go back, I think it was last year or year before, over there in Lebanon, when a dude tried to go to the bank and get his money out, and the bank refused to give his money. That happened in Lebanon, right? So, hey, that's that right there. It will hurt somebody who's been working for I don't know how many years saving money to buy something, and somehow your money goes. That is crazy. you know. But this right here just reminds me a precept in the book of Matthew, which I'm gonna get at and get any other precepts. And you brothers may feel free, put some precepts that you think they'll go well with this sticky situation of this big bang, because Commonwealth is a goddamn big bang. I'm with Commonwealth, and I'm say it like this, right? You know, I know it ain't it's like a little bit of my business or whatever, but and I ain't supposed to put my business out there, but this is an example I'm gonna give brothers. If you brothers, listening and take heed. So I went to the bank, okay? I went to the bank twice, the Commonwealth Bank, to get some money out so I can go invest my money into gold and silver, get a little bit coins over here and there, right? And when I went in, this is first, I guess, this is a new thing now they're doing. They were asking me questions, what you need this money for? I'm like, damn, like it's my it's my money. Like, why are you gonna ask me where my money is going to? Why I need to draw money out? First time was really the lady. Like, I just keep it cool and keep calm and just kept talking and flattering her. Flattering her, if that's how you say it. Just try and like not go deep into into what the money's for. But I eventually told her, look, this money for. And she's writing notes. I'm like, what the fuck? What you need to write notes for? It's my fucking money. You know what I mean? So that shows you, like, the money you got in the banks, man. That ain't your fucking money. It ain't your money. They're using you brothers who are well in economy, who knows how the system work of money. Like, for sure. I guess this is what I've heard before. The more, if you have money in a bank, in a bank, within a bank, right, and the money sitting over there, the bank, be using your money or making profit of it. So she's asking question. I'm like, give it an answer. I went there second time to do the same thing. Guess what? The same thing was asked. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, since when? And I remember back in days, I went to the bank to get money out. They never asked where the money was for. All they asked for was my ID, my address, and that's about it. But now also, in a minute, if you don't got the app on your phone over here in Australia and the Commonwealth Bank, if you don't have the Commonwealth Bank app on your phone, you want to go to the bank to get money out, they're saying that, oh, you need to go into your app and verify us with this code we're gonna send to you. So they're making people really fucking join these apps, which I do have one, the app, but I just don't really use it like that. And so first time she sent a code, I said, no, I don't have my phone with me. So I had to verify myself other way. But she had my driver's license, she had everything, man, my bank card and everything. But that code apparently is important. Second time, the same thing happened. So something is going on, and I'm not trying to scare anybody. Just like when you see certain things happen, you speak on it, so brothers can be well and sisters can be well of these things. Before it's too late, you're like, damn, nobody ever told me this. No, I'm reporting on things happening, things you experience. You go ahead and speak on it. Okay. So this is the book of it's like, let me read this here. Let me read. It says here, right? Neo Mitchell provides update on the Commonwealth Bank debt debacle involving young couple. It said Neo Mitchell has provided an update on a very tricky situation involving a young couple who are demanding answers from the Commonwealth Bank after 90,000 disappeared from their bank account when they're trying to transfer money for a settlement. That's tough. 9,000 is a lot of money, man, especially the times we're living in right now. Man. Ellie, the 21-year-old called up Neo Mitchell yesterday to deliver an emotional plea to the bank with the 3AW Mornings host, which is a radio, admitting it was a baffling situation. Now here, I'll play this little video right here. This sound.
I spoke yesterday to 21-year-old Ellie Houston. A very tricky situation. $90,000 that she believed she and her partner had in an account had disappeared after they tried to send it for land settlement. It bounced around from the Bank of Melbourne. The frustrating thing to me is that she'd been trying to get answers from the Commonwealth Bank for 2 months. Now, if there was a problem, tell her, give her the details. If there wasn't a problem, find the money. That was the point I was making. Well, after our contact, they've sent their file.
And the funny thing is, like, they can't find where the money went. Like, we're in 2023, and this internet, this system of internet or whatever is supposed to be what, so pure, so like you can't lose shit through internet, right? Like computers advanced, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Findings to Ellie, and they're saying, well, I'll summarise it. After an investigation, the account never had a balance of 96,000 or any amount close to it.
And they can do that. They can literally say you never had this amount of money here. They're the ones who control the numbers in your bank account, so they can do that. What the fuck can you do?
The images and receipts provided appear to differ from genuine receipts and receipts. The screenshot of the payment receipts may have been altered, and the account from which the transfers allegedly took place is NetBank Saver, which only permits transfers to other CBA accounts. And of course, this was going elsewhere. Now, that's the answer from CBA. They are willing to keep investigating, and they will keep investigating. We'll keep across it. I've got no doubt in my mind that Ellie believes $90,000 has gone missing in the system. No doubt. No doubt that Ellie believes that. What they're trying to establish with the CBA is if it did, how, and if it didn't, why, what's gone on. So they, to their credit, they're on top of it. They're looking at it in detail, but we don't as yet have an answer, have a detailed answer. That's their answer, and they say, well, keep looking, and they're dealing with Ellie, which is really what I was urging them to do, and they should have done 2 months ago, in my view.
So there you have it, man. It says, no answers. Major bank bangers leave a young couple 9,000 out of pocket. A young couple who transferred money for a land settlement want answers after the Commonwealth Bank lost their money. Ellie Houston and her partner saved for 4 years for the land at Yarrawonga in order to carry out the transfer. Moved funds between accounts at the Bank of Melbourne and the CBA before making this. Right, okay, here we go. So what was that? No, okay, we just got no answer. Says you carry out transfer, move funds between accounts of Bank Melbourne and CBA before making the agreement discovery. We just got no answers. Miss Houston told Neo Mitchell. That is, these people must be going through it, man. They worked 4 years for that money, so But anyway, let me get a couple precepts right here. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 8. All these at the beginning of sorrows. We're gonna be we're coming to that birth pain where people are gonna be so fucked up, man, unstable because the things that are gonna be happening in this world we live in. Now let's jump to Matthew 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, man. So this is what's happening. Okay, like the bank, like damn, Commonwealth Bank is a big bank. You can't find when that 90,000 went. Like somebody's lying, and I believe these 2 couples ain't lying about that, man. Like for what reason? Now if they are, hey, okay, then then okay. But if they truly being right with that, that's fucked up situation. And we can, do see these banks, man. It's, over here in Australia, they took out ATMs. Okay, you when you go to ATM, you're only allowed to take out I think 1,000 a day. Like for you to draw big money out, you got to go into the branches, and that's when they're asking questions what you needed money for. And I probably made a mistake when I told him what the money was for. Should be more wise about. Again, it's a it's a learning lesson. Next time I go over there, they might say, "Nah, you can't take the money out." I don't know. I'm just saying, speaking out loud though. Okay, don't get me my words to it. Okay, let's go to the book of and this is another reason, man. Hey, money, this comes and goes, man. Okay, and we understand that, man. That the only thing that's gonna deliver us and is gonna be the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahshua, doing the work of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Okay, serving our power Yahweh Shem Yahshua. What's gonna save us when all hell break loose. The money that we got on us, no, that shit ain't gonna get you nowhere, man. Plus, it's gonna be gone because a lot of people believe in the system. They believe the system is gonna look after their money. So hey, you people, good luck with that, man. And I, like I'm not trying to be bitter or anything like that, but it's facts, man. Okay, it's facts. This is the book of Proverbs. Uh, Proverbs 11:4. Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness deliver from death. And this is why you don't see us brothers that really be putting trust in money and careers and things of that nature. No, man. Our career right now is to serve Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, man, in righteousness, in faith. That's our career right now. That's what's gonna save us, nothing else. Okay. So these people here, you can imagine what the things they're going through right now, because people love money nowadays. Okay. You might end up doing some crazy shit. Proverbs 11:28. He that trusteth in his riches shall fall, but the righteous shall flourish as a branch. Okay. When he said the righteous shall flourish as a branch, that's going into this knowledge. Is going, it's gonna make you flourish, man. Okay, because salvation comes from us serving Yahweh Hashai and doing the work that we're commanded to do, and that's what's gonna save us in those days, man. Okay. Proverbs 22:1. A good name is rather to be chosen than great riches. A loving favor rather than silver and gold. Okay, let's go another one. Zephaniah. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 1, and verse 17. It says here, right? Let me start from verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble, distress, and wasteness and desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. And this is the days we're coming into, Jacob trouble. Okay? A day of trumpet and alarm against fenced cities, America. They think they're protected, hey, but them missiles going to strike through. And people within America itself, they're going to be what? Civil wars, race wars, which I believe it might get here in Australia because there's, the Aboriginal of Australia, and then the whites of Australia, they got something going on, man. And the Aboriginal of Australia, they ain't really fucking with it, so that itself is going to break up against the high towers. I'll bring distress upon man, and they shall walk like black men. And this money right here, that's nothing really compared to the troubles that is about to come up on the earth. But you got to put these people in that situation because this money that was a big thing for them. Okay, because they have sinned against Yahweh and their blood shall be pure as a dust, their flesh is the dung. This is the cleaning that going to take in places. The key point is right here. Neither shall their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Most High's wrath, but their holiness shall be devoured by the fire of jealousy. That's America, is going to be destroyed by fire. For he shall make even a spirit riddance for them that dwell in the lands. Eventually Yahweh is going to come quick and deliver who? The elect. Okay. For when you read this in CSB, their sovereign their go and unable to rescue them on our day of the Most High's wrath. The whole earth will be consumed by fire. He's talking about America. Okay. By fire of jealousy, for he will make a complete, yes, a horrifying end for all the inhabitants of the earth, man. Okay. All right, let's go here. Let's go to the book of Matthew. Let's hit this point right here. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 20, Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. Lay not up your treasure upon earth. See, that money, that was treasure because they're trying to buy land, in that land, that's the investment, yeah? Where moth and dust does corrupt, where thieves break through and steal, yeah. Now this internet thing can be fucking trusted, right? You know? But lay out for your treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor dust, suck nor rust doth corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. Yeah, this knowledge, man. Okay? You can't steal this knowledge from the elect. You can't. For where your treasure is, where your heart beats also. So where your treasure is, our treasure is, doing the work of Yahweh Hashem Yahshua. This truth right here. So our heart is gonna be in now. Okay? But if our heart was, towards the riches of this world, we'd be corrupted, and this shit, somebody will steal your shit. And we're gonna see this on a high level, man. For where your treasure is, there your heart also be. So there will your heart be also, man. Let me see. Oh damn. Let me see if I can get more. Isaiah 33 and verse 6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. You see, what's gonna keep us stable is gonna be the wisdom and knowledge of Yahweh Yahushua. And it says, and strength for salvation. The fear of Yahweh is a treasure. So it starts by fearing Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. The knowledge and wisdom comes with that, man. And that's what's gonna keep us stable. When you people don't know what the fuck is going on. I mean, you see it right here, man. Okay? You see what's going on? These people, man, they gotta be going through it. 1 Timothy 6 and 17. Charge them that are rich in this world, that they be no high-minded, nor trust in uncertain riches, but in the living power who give us richly all things to enjoy. You see? So, hey, man, these people, if you don't believe in how about Hashem Yahushua and these things has happening to you, you're not gonna know what to do. That's why you're gonna have people trying to commit suicide, trying to do crazy shit because they can't get their money back. And civil unrest, people raising against the government. This is gonna happen, man. Because look, this is a great example right here, man. Now, if this money don't recover, I want to see what these people gonna do. Because it's already here in radio, and this is on Channel 9. So with that, man, hopefully this was edified to you brothers out there and sisters out there. Shalom.